maybe there's something in the air. I'm taping this one. I'm not doing the live. Why? I can't get an internet connection. Don't really understand. Maybe there's something in the air. Maybe there is. I think there is. Definitely think there is. Man, so if you've been following along, October, I should stop moving. If you've been following along, October has been like crazy busy. Great busy though too. Had some like really phenomenal events. Big time thank you to so many people. Melville Chamber of Commerce, JBC Broadcasting, the town of Brookhaven. Got a chance to moderate panel discussion on developing your workforce. Man, that was a lot of fun. It was really good, and it's really super important too, because if you don't develop your workforce, then you know what, you're not going to grow that much, which also means you got to learn how to delegate. If you're a smaller business, if you're a larger business, obviously you got different departments going on over there, but it also comes down to you know, the big thing, as with so many of these events, what do you go to? Well, it depends what you're doing. How do you create your elevator pitch? Well, it depends what you want to say and who you're talking to. Well, it depends on a whole bunch of different things. But that well, it depends conversation starts from within. You got to know where you're going, what you're doing, what your value add is, and the rest of that. And that's when you figure out exactly where it is and where you should be putting your efforts, you know, into different things. I guess there's an advantage, actually, with taping this thing. I get to see the clock down there. So, Doug, when you see this, I'll know him at 4 minutes. So maybe we'll hit this one right on the mark. Actually, we will hit this one right on the mark. We're 1 minute and 30 seconds into it. What's in store for November? Besides the big one, Thanksgiving. You know, always nice to see the family, get together with everybody and do that whole thing. But a couple of events. Boom's got their thing on the 14th. I had a couple of Toastmaster meetings tossed in there and things like that. And then preparing for 2020. Clear a vision. And you know what? There's no time like the present to review business plans, efforts, and doing all the rest of that stuff, which ties into the beginning comment of what it is you should be doing, saying, where you should be going, and all the rest of that kind of stuff. So we're really going to take a look at our efforts as to where we're going, where we're going to be placing them. So that'll be nice on our side. And then if you are out there going to networking events and doing anything, I do strongly suggest you use your ears. Use your ears this way you can understand and listen to what other people are trying to accomplish, where their value add is, if they know what their value add is, and the rest of that kind of thing. You know, it's so funny. I was thinking about really preparing for today's 4 minutes. And I came up with a couple of different topics, and they just opted not to go with it. And again, doing everything, you know, on the fly, which really becomes a big part of the things that I'm doing. But there was one event definitely want to talk about, and I was with Maria Fry. Trish was there. Our friend Dang Barbecue was there too, which was really nice. But we were helping some folks prepare for their interviews, you know, when they go on job interviews. And great people, really phenomenal. A lot of talent that they had within there. And I was listening to a lot of the questions that I was asking people. You know, some of it had to do with the value add, but are you really clear as to what you're talking about? Do you really understand what the other person or what that company is looking for in an employee? And it just translates into absolutely everything. And what was really refreshing last night was those people that were there, they really understood what it is that they really wanted to accomplish. And that stuff is absolutely great. And we're talking with Maria this morning about a few other projects going on. There's so many places, so many things, you know, that really can be done. And to accomplish everything it's just not realistic. To accomplish everything that has the most amount of impact really is the important thing to do. So I'm going to finish right now. 4 minutes! Doug, this is where I say goodbye to you. So really figure out, start now, what is it that you'd like to accomplish? What is it that your value add is? What is it that other people are doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Does the whole thing make sense? Does the whole thing make sense? We'll talk to everybody next week. Give me a call whenever you want, and have a great holiday season. It is upon us.